The technology that we have now, we're seeing more situations where people who are maliciously stealing theft or stealing scrap metal are being caught and prosecuted for it because the equipment is there to do so. Basically, everything has been computerized and automated, so whenever anyone brings in a piece of material, we have a complete chain of reference from the moment that it crosses our scales to the moment the person is actually being paid for whatever they have brought in. So traditionally, what people think of when they think about scrap metal theft are going to be things such as telecommunications wire. This summer, we saw a lot of press on it, specifically because of air conditioning coils. Copper reached its all-time low this summer. It was the most expensive it has ever been, and it was the most valuable it's ever been. As a result, a very, very small number of people were actually going out and cutting coils out of large central air conditioning units, such as at churches, businesses, that type of thing, and then selling those for the scrap value.
Right here, what I'm holding is just an ordinary average pair of bolt cutters that you can buy at Tractor Supply or any other, tractor supply place, hardware store. That the only difference, these have been modified a little bit. They've probably got at least 2 solid inches of electrical tape that's been taped over the handles. Typically what that does, it indicates to law enforcement personnel that they're being used to cut live power wires that most copper thieves, that's what we call them, copper thieves, they use to cut live electrical wires. And they take the wire, they roll it up, they either sell it as bulk weight with the insulation on it. A lot of times they'll cut it up and strip the insulation off of it and sell it just the raw copper itself, which usually brings them a higher price per pound, but it's a lot more labor intensive. But anyway, most of the time they do use these. They use these and similar type devices to cut large copper wiring, like to the power supply to your home or the power supply to a big business in order to steal it, to go sell it for the copper. Texas
has actually put in a new requirement for the state law that anyone that wants to sell coils out of a heating and air conditioning unit has to have one of 3 things. They must have either a HVAC license given to them by the state of Texas, a bill of sale for the materials, meaning that they purchased it from someone else, or a receipt for the replacement unit that the coils are, it shows that you're demolishing a unit or replacing it, and you've got the ticket showing that I didn't just go out and find this somewhere. What that's done is it discourages anyone from the theft, and in addition to that, it makes it a little bit easier for us to have a paper trail, so to speak, so that we can make sure that people are bringing in legitimate stuff.